Hello everyone, and thank you for clicking on this video. So 10 months ago I uploaded a video explaining my goals of how I want to improve on my art, which I can say I do believe I have improved, and I'm so incredibly proud of myself for really stepping up and doing it. Because for a while I thought like I couldn't learn how to draw, which is a sad thought in itself, but with perseverance and consistency, even if I'm not improving as fast as other people, I have. And again, I'm so proud of myself. For this video, I'm going to speak about the goals I had, if they were successful or not, or what's going on with them, and if I'm going to continue with the goals in the future. While I'm speaking, of course, the video playing is going to be my art through the years, so you can really see where I started and how far I've come. So I had a goal of being delusional about my goals. I said in the video that I wanted to work for DPR in a year's time, which of course has not happened. And I also think that goal is a little too specific. So I'm changing it to I want to work with an artist or a franchise that I adore. Of course, I would love if it would be DPR, but now I'm opening that door to more opportunities. I also had a goal of uploading a video every 2 weeks, which of course did not happen. And also having daily reels. I think I still want to continue with this goal, except now I'm going to say that I want to upload vlogs of my art challenges, and maybe my art process. We'll see. There was a goal of drawing 3 hours on the weekdays, 5 hours on the weekends. So this was very up and down. Of course, that's just going to come with life. You try to schedule something and something else is going to come up. I do want to keep this goal in a sense, except I'm changing it to 15 to 20 hours a week. And I have been hitting this goal. I was hitting 20 hours. Now I'm kind of going down to 15 hours, but I'm hoping to stay in that range. Waking up early. So I woke up at 4 a.m. for quite a few months. However, again, life just comes at you fast sometimes. And I was just getting tired of waking up so early. So I do kind of want to work my way up to this again, because it did feel really nice to not have to worry about other people interrupting me or needing me. I know in those early hours, it's just myself and my art. So that's a goal I do want to continue. I wanted to bring down my social media or scroll time to 1 hour a day. Well, that was kind of a fail. That did not happen. But I'm still going to keep this goal in a way, except I'm adjusting it to where if I find myself scrolling for a while, I'm going to tell myself, okay, I scrolled, now I need to draw. I need to do something. I need to study art and get myself off my phone. I wanted to try to gamify my studying with an artist bingo, and I don't think that was very successful on my end. I don't know if it ever will be, so this goal I'm just going to skip. Maybe I'll try to revisit it another time. I wanted to try to put my fan account for DPR to rest. This is still an ongoing goal, and I kind of have somewhat slowly trying to achieve it, because I did enter a fan project for DPR, so that was kind of letting a few other artists know that I exist. So that was a recap of my goals and my new goals going forward. And I also want to list some of the resources that I want to use on this journey of continual improvement. So I know in my last video I said I wouldn't buy expensive art courses. However, I've kind of found a loophole through that, And instead of buying expensive art courses, I've been subscribing to Patreons. And so those are much more cost effective. But for some artists that I've been subscribing to Patreon, for example, I want to work on my color theory and values. Artists that I'm looking into for that are Ale Ganuza, Greto Lutsky, and GDB Art. Beautiful use of colors, truly. For backgrounds, I'm looking at, again, GDB Art, Derek Dominic D'Souza, and Evergreen Queen or Brittany Ortega. For overall art advice, of course, there's Loish, amazing. If you don't know her, go ahead, check her out. For overall art and how I would like my art style to look would be Lotus Bubble. And then a big thing with trying to improve is getting critiques. I found an artist, Demi Vrado, who gives critiques once a month as a Patreon subscription. So I'm like super excited that I found him because I already had a critique from him and it had incredible insight. Of course, there's always YouTube free. So some YouTubers that I'll be looking into are the Drawing Codex. He has long form videos about the industry, his work process, things like that. Josh Black has amazing anatomy and gestures. There's also Mark Brunet, of course, his free YouTube art school. Excel Art Tips, I've been getting his reels or YouTube shorts recommended to me, so I want to look at his longer form videos. Draw Anime Academy, I haven't watched them, but YouTube recommends me their live streams and they do seem pretty educational. Broken Draw, again, YouTube recommends me his videos and they got a lot of views, so I haven't officially checked him out, but I will. Istibrak, she does a whole bunch of critiques on beginner artists' work or intermediate work, and I think those are valuable insights to see like, oh, I have that similar problem. She said to do this, so let me try it as well. There's also Marco Bucci. He's an amazing color enthusiast, I guess you could say. I watched like 2 of his videos and was mind blown. Winged Canvas is also another very educational art YouTube. And this is an Instagram artist and Twitter artist I found, Gregory Kari. He lists the muscle groups and the names, sometimes the bones. And there's another Instagram artist who does something similar, back to drawing. And of course, books are always a great resource as well. So some books that I will be using are Force Drawing, Framed Ink, Color and Light, and Anatomy for Artists, Drawing Form and Pose. But thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to continue this journey for you. Bye!